I spent my whole life cultivating to the spirit wheel realm. The flood dragon formation set up at the spirit wheel realm. At Ye Xiaofan's age, he can just casually break it.
Grandmaster, if he ever turns against us, won't he be walking all over you in the future?
As long as he wears this dragon scale bracelet that suppresses his spiritual power, even 10 Ye Xiaofans couldn't escape. The palm of my hand.
Grandmaster.
Xiaofan, your father sent you up the mountain when you were 3. If he's watching from above, seeing you've mastered your studies, he'd be just as proud as I am.
In my heart. Grandmaster, you are like a father to me. I will always honor you.
My lifelong wish is to retrieve the 3 treasures stolen by your 3 traitorous masters.
Disciple requests permission to go down the mountain. I will retrieve the treasures and capture the traitors for you, master. The colorful world down there, I've been wanting to experience it for ages. Who wants to stay in this godforsaken place? And honor you, you old it's troublesome to explain.
These 3 treasures have already been sealed within their bodies by the 3 of them. To retrieve the treasures, they must willingly give them to you. Otherwise, even if forcibly taken, the treasures would be worthless, like a punk. Moreover, they are not simple individuals.
First Master Bai Feiyan, the young lady of the Bai family in Jingcheng.
Commands trillions in assets. She's known as Jingcheng's most aloof beauty.
Young master.
Second Master Jiang Wushuang, Jingcheng's top socialite. Countless men have fallen for her charms. Her enchanting allure is unparalleled. Third Master Li Maomao, daughter of Jingcheng's underworld boss. Known as the Underground Queen. Ruthless and cold-blooded. Her name strikes fear throughout Jingcheng.
Then I'll just have to explain the stakes to them and appeal to our shared sect affiliation. Willingly hand over the treasures.
It's not that easy. If they knew your identity and became wary of you, this task would be even harder.
Grandmaster, please don't sigh. I swear, no matter how difficult it is, I will bring back for you these 3 treasures. I'll retrieve them.
Good. This dragon scale bracelet can help you sense the treasures. At the same time, any disciple who descends the mountain must be bound by this bracelet. If you don't return to the mountain to report back before the bracelet turns black, your spiritual power will dissipate. All your meridians will be blocked. And you'll explode and die. Don't try to take it off. You can't.
I'll go down the mountain now. I'll definitely bring back the 3 treasures and the 3 traitors for you, Grandmaster. And by the way, I'll get rid of this annoying thing soon.
If you break it, can you afford to pay for it?
It's not made of paper. You think just touching it will break it?
You little punk. Easy for you to say. Is this car something you're even allowed to touch?
You parked your car right here. I haven't even complained about you blocking the way.
This is the Li family's territory. You little punk. Now scram. Buddy. Open your eyes and look. This is the Li family's main gate. Good people don't block the way. Got it? This punk doesn't understand a word I'm saying. Let's teach him a lesson. Go.
Get out of the way.
You punk. Just wait until our boss comes out. You'll be sorry.
Which little punk is your boss? Call him out. I want to see him.
You're dead. How dare he insult our boss? Brothers, get him.
Still not convinced? You're quite stubborn. Let me teach you another lesson. Now tell me, which little punk is your boss? Call him out. I want to see him.
Miss Li.
Li.
You're the punk.
Boss, this punk insulted you.
boss, be careful.
The treasure is protecting its master. Could the treasure be on one of these girls? But is this the underground queen that Grandmaster mentioned? The underground queen, Li Maomao.
You punk, how dare you disrespect me?
Miss, I was wrong. I shouldn't have insulted you. I made a mistake and my stepmother kicked me out. I have nowhere to go. Considering I know a bit of martial arts, please take me in, miss. Please, I beg you. Please, please, please. Just say yes.
Fine. You're the one who insisted on sticking with me. Once we're back, you won't have a choice. Let me introduce you. This is our new bodyguard.
Welcome.
You're still too green to mess with Li Maomao. Still too green.
How could this happen? Where's my spiritual power?
You.
It seems I was right. You're also after my neon snow crystal. It seems I was right. You're also after my neon snow crystal.
What crystal?
Stop playing dumb. Over the years, anyone who's tried to get their hands on this treasure has ended up dead here. You'll be no exception.
My spiritual power is gone right now, and this punk wants me dead. To get out of this, I'm afraid I'll have to humble myself a bit first.
Shameless. You actually.
I haven't even peed since I came down the mountain. You've had me hanging here for so long. Even if I hadn't drunk water for 10 days, I'd still need to pee, wouldn't I?
Beautiful lady.
Please let me go. I really don't know anything about treasures. My family has been farmers for generations.
My stepmother.
I'm scared. I've never seen anything like this before.
He's so scared he peed his pants. Such a coward. And he dares to steal from the Li family. A little punk, daring to come to the Li family to die. Do you think our 4 fiends are just for show?
What a stench.
What are you waiting for? Throw this little punk out.
No, wait. It's not every day we get a poor soul like this. We should torture him slowly for a while, then throw him out. That'd be more fun.
The 4 masters are right. Hurry up and do it. It's been ages since I, Li Maomao, saw someone torn limb from limb.
You, what did you say? Torn limb from limb?
Exactly. It's even more exciting than a disappearing act.
Grandmaster, what kind of cheap knockoff did you give me? My spiritual power is gone in just a few days. If I make it out of here alive, I'm coming for you.
You're about to die. Any last words? I'll allow you to speak them.
You asked for this. Li Maomao, you evil woman. You venomous scorpion. You rotten little moron. I touched you before I die. I can die without regrets. The first thing I'll do in hell is still hit on you.
You, stop. I'm going to let this handsome punk taste my whip first.
Unlucky bastard. You're done for. Our young Mrs. Golden Whip technique is quite famous. 5 lashes, and your body will rot. 10 lashes, and your meridians will shatter. 20 lashes, and even the king of hell can't save you.
Everyone who tried to steal my neon snow crystal got at least 10 lashes from me. And you not only tried to steal my treasure, but also tried to hit on me. If I don't give you 15 lashes, I'm not the eldest daughter of the Li family. Count for me.
Four.
If you've got the guts, kill me.
11 more lashes to go. First, I'll cripple you. Then I'll kill you.
Evil woman. So vicious, you'll never get married.
5.
Wake up quickly. Get the token.
Save my sect.
Grandmaster, you're a liar. I'm not going to my death. Ah, so comfortable.
Impossible. This is the 10th whip. He's completely fine.
This golden whip. It actually opened up all my meridians. This is truly a blessing in disguise.
The Li family's ancestral golden whip. They said 10 lashes and your meridians would be shattered. No one would be left whole. I don't believe it. 11.
How can this be?
This sky silk robe can't be cut by a knife nor burned by fire. How is it on him about to break? This is impossible.
Little devil. This old geezer is old. His hits feel like tickles. Why don't you hit me instead? Hit me again. Not painful enough? A little lower? Yes. You're dead, girl. Did you even eat? Are you worthy of your family's ancestral whip? This is Heaven Fusion Realm. Grandmaster once told me, in this world, only a few dozen people have reached the Heaven Fusion Realm. Even Grandmaster isn't among them. Could this golden whip actually help my cultivation?
How is this possible? You've taken almost 30 lashes from me. No one in this world could survive 30 lashes from me. Impossible.
Why not? Your grandpa here just did.
How dare you?
Let go of Miss.
I have you all to thank. Miss Lee cares about me. I was feeling all stiff and uncomfortable, but after a good whipping from Miss Lee's little whip, I feel refreshed. No blockage, no pain. It feels amazing.
Miss.
Your neon snow crystal is a rare treasure of the spiritual cultivation world. It can transfer spiritual power at will.
Could it be because of this punk?
Just now,
He absorbed.
No.
I can't believe this punk for no reason at all you got such a huge benefit. We've followed the young miss for so many years and never even had a chance.
You brat, since you benefited from my treasure, you can't just leave and let outsiders take advantage. From now on, you're mine in life and mine in death.
Who said I'm leaving? With such a gorgeous young miss, I wouldn't dream of leaving.
You. Fine. Since you like beautiful women so much, the eldest miss of the Bai family, Bai Feiyan, is holding a groom selection today. Why don't you go to the Bai family for me?
The Golden Whip Li family sends a congratulatory gift wishing the Bai family of Longchang at the annual groom selection event success in finding a worthy groom.
Is this a groom selection or a funeral?
She's coming out. Yeah, Miss Bai never shows her true face. Even if the selection fails today, just getting a glimpse makes the trip worthwhile.
The peerless beauty of Jingcheng I, Ye Xiaofan, want to see for myself what does she look like? To be called a peerless beauty? What? Bai Feiyan is an old hag? No way. This piece of junk, why is it reacting now? Could she really be the first master I'm looking for? But master said the first master is Jingcheng's peerless beauty.
Welcome, everyone, to my annual husband selection contest. This year's theme is to find a man of upright character, young and promising to marry me. Once married to me, all of my assets and cultivation by Feiyan will be shared with him. I will help him cultivate and become a grandmaster of the soul spirit realm.
Look at this old woman. What a fantasy. She thinks she's still a young girl, wanting to find a young husband. She should look in a mirror. It's truly absurd. No wonder for so many years, the husband selection contest is held every year, and she still hasn't married. So ugly, still trying to find a son-in-law? Truly doesn't know her place.
This is probably just a farce. Just an old hag's self-consolation.
Alright.
Let's see, who's unlucky enough to become this sweetheart's son-in-law.
Judging people by their looks. Disrespecting elders. The ones who truly overestimate themselves, who don't know their place, are the three of you.
The ones who truly overestimate themselves, who don't know their place, are actually the three of you. Where did this punk come from? Do you know who the three of us are? That's right. Our 3 families are prominent. You, a mere servant, dare to come to an occasion like this and provoke us? Guards, get him out of here.
Hold on.
Everyone here is a cultivator.
You, a beggar, probably don't even know what cultivation
is.
Since he dared to provoke us here.
We can't let him off easily. He must pay the price.
Don't think you can escape my palm strike just because you're fast. Well, you little punk. You're here trying so hard to flatter that pretty woman. Are you trying to apply? People age as long as they live. No matter how beautiful a woman is.
When she gets old, she'll get wrinkles. The 3 of you talking like this, looking down on pretty women.
Does that mean you know you?
Won't live that long?
Young man, I really like what you're saying. So, will you marry me?
Yeah.
Will you marry her or not?
The grandmaster said unless they're willing, I can't get the treasure. For the treasure, I'll just have to sacrifice myself. But at this age, and this look, grandmaster, what Jingcheng beauty? You've let me down. I'll marry her.
Drink this wine and step up to the front.
Come on.
What trials do I need to pass? Oh my god, how did he turn into an old man? Didn't expect this sweetheart to be so ruthless. I kindly helped her out, but she turned him into an old man. An old woman naturally needs an old man. What a pity for that young man. He just blindly fell into her trap. Let's see how he gets out.
Anyone who wishes to marry me must first pass 3 trials. The first trial tests your mental fortitude. If you can't even accept such a change, how can you shoulder greater responsibilities?
Just as I said, everyone will get old someday. Since that's the case, experiencing it a little earlier isn't so bad.
Very good. Next, the first thing I'll test is your physical endurance. You drank my medicinal wine, and your vital essence has rapidly depleted. Even if you have spiritual power, you can't use it at all right now. If you can defeat my 6 subordinates in this state, then you'll pass this trial.
Karma comes around.
Miss Bai is here to see off the challenger. Miss Bai, seeing off the challenger.
Miss Bai, you're a woman of class. The ceremony is fully loaded.
Want to take a look? This bell.
You think I'm stupid?
A little punk like you fighting my 6 underworld envoys in the ring is a blessing you've earned over lifetimes. Isn't that just fools have fools' luck?
Getting a bell isn't a blessing. Marrying you would be the real blessing.
No way. This little punk is actually getting hit on. I've really seen it all today.
Why aren't you attacking yet?
My 2 masters, one whipped me.
The other 4 fed me poisoned wine.
The cultivation I gained from the whipping is now suppressed by the poison. If I get beaten by these 6 living dead, wouldn't that embarrass the grandmaster?
Miss Bai.
You're white-haired. I'm in my 70s or 80s. A match made in heaven.
What's the point of fighting now?
So the treasure was here all along.
Punk. This bell belongs to the Bai family. It's a family heirloom. It's trapped countless losers from the groom recruitment trials. Using it to hold you today is a fitting end for you.
You heartless woman.
I didn't mind your age or looks.
But you're the one who wants me dead.
When I get out of this damn bell,
I'm going to kiss you to death.
right in front of everyone.
This bell has trapped too many punks. The resentment inside is worth half the cultivation of a spirit wheel realm expert. If you can still make it out alive after one stick of incense burns out, you'll pass the first trial. Like the incense.
Yes.
This idiot is overestimating himself. Great, now he's not only aging into an old man ahead of time, but he's also going to suffocate inside a broken bell. Truly pathetic. What good comes of fighting Bai Feiyan? She's already reached the soul spirit realm. That old hag is one of the strongest in the world today. Only a grandmaster in the heaven fusion realm could defeat her.
If she didn't use these poor men
to cultivate, how could her cultivation reach
the soul spirit realm?
A soul spirit realm that can refine human and beast souls to gain special abilities. Bai Feiyan actually reached the soul spirit realm. Exactly. These men don't know what's coming. To advance their cultivation, they're even sacrificing their lives. By the time this bell opens, this punk will probably be dead as a doornail. Dead as a doornail. Serves him right.
Punk, if you surrender now, I can let you out. And spare your life.
If I beg for mercy and leave.
How can I ever show my face again?
Besides, this master of mine
is ruthless.
If I don't teach her a lesson,
she'll probably skin me alive in the next 2 rounds.
Why is there no sound? Did he just suffocate to death?
Ye Xiaofan.
You're dead.
Open the bell. Time to collect the bodies.
Oh my god, he's still alive. He killed the 6 impermanents with joss paper. Am I seeing this right? How profound must his internal energy be to do that? He's been hiding his true strength. He actually destroyed the Bai family's ancestral treasure. He ruined it. He.
I've figured it out. All my master's treasures can help me cultivate. This is what they call a blessing in disguise. Miss Bai. After being exposed to the corpse horror, I feel refreshed, clear-headed, and sharp-eyed. I've been rejuvenated.
That's impossible. This is a treasure passed down by my Bai family for 300 years. How could you destroy it so easily? Where did you cultivate?
Cultivate where? I'm just a beggar. I came to Miss Bai's mansion hoping to mooch off her.
He really is a punk. How could a punk be a cultivator? Just you wait. There are 2 more rounds. I'll make you regret this.
My biggest regret is not holding Miss Bai and going in to be smoked together. Maybe we'd have smoked out a beautiful young lady of 16. Don't you think?
Don't get ahead of yourself. You barely won the first round. You must have had a master helping you. In this round, I'll make sure you and your master have nowhere to hide.
I'm very curious. How does Miss Bai plan to torment her fiancé next? Me?
The rules for the second round are the same. Break the illusion within the time it takes for 1 stick of incense to burn. Fail and you're out.
I'd like to see what other tricks you have up your sleeve. Tell me.
You've already entered the second round.
What? Where?
Don't you think the scent of this incense is quite special? Let you be smug. This second round is my grand illusion formation. 1 stick of incense. If you can't break the illusion, you'll be trapped forever. In the illusion of the grand formation, he'll eventually go insane and die.
My head hurts. Cold. I'm burning up. It's like a steamer. Let me out.
Bai Feiyan's cultivation level is truly unfathomable. She even managed to conjure a grand illusion formation. That punk is in trouble now. Given his young age, he definitely can't possess the mental fortitude to resist the grand illusion formation. To resist it, one would need at least 50 or 60 years of cultivation.
Serves him right. He only won the first round by sheer luck.
Now let him know.
How can a punk like him
flaunt his power in my cultivation world? My mind.
I can't be controlled. Give up resisting.
Come with me. I'll take you to the land of ultimate bliss. Cross this threshold, and you'll be in the land of ultimate bliss. Come on, you're not Bai Feiyan.
What a joke. It seems this kid is done for.
The incense stick is almost burnt out. One stick of incense is almost burnt out. He's still not clear-headed. He'll be a loser for life.
The last guy Bai Feiyan drove crazy jumped off a cliff last month.
Overestimating himself.
A punk trying to get a swan.
A beggar.
Trying to fight a cultivation master.
Like Bai Feiyan.
He's either dead or crippled.
Hope he learns his lesson in the next life.
And stops doing stupid things.
You're not Bai Feiyan.
What? This is Bai Feiyan?
Bai Feiyan is actually this beautiful?
Oh my god, calling her Longcheng's #1 beauty wouldn't be an exaggeration. Such a stunning beauty. Why dress up like a loser?
Am I in an illusion or reality?
You passed. Miss Bai, no cheating.
You've got guts. You actually broke my grand formation illusion. Next is the third challenge. You better be careful.
Why didn't Grandmaster tell me my master is such a breathtaking beauty?
If you keep staring at me, I'll disqualify you.
Beautiful lady, if you had revealed yourself earlier, this facade of yours, suitors would be knocking down your door. Why bother putting on such a hideous act to scare people away?
My dear, none of your business.
I'm just one step away from becoming your husband. Once I marry you, everything about you will be my business. You'd better get used to it now. My beauty. I want everyone to know that even though Ye Xiaofan has a good temper, I don't like my woman slapping me in broad daylight. Next, I'm going to use all my strength to show you what your husband is capable of.
My dear, you wish. These four are the heirs of the four great families of the cultivation world. Each of them is exceptionally talented and possesses immense spiritual power. This third challenge will be a battle against them. If you want to pass this round,
you must first kill all four of them.
Why?
How can I allow my wife to have surrounded by so many useless punks?
Punk, don't think that just because you luckily passed my 2 trials, you're guaranteed to win. Let me tell you, they are Heaven Fusion Realm Grandmasters, carefully cultivated for personal disciples.
So what if they're personal disciples?
So what if they're Heaven Fusion Realm? What big talk. You're just a mere servant. You probably just learned a few mediocre tricks from your master, and now you think the entire cultivation world is beneath you. Ignorant punk. The 4 of us are direct disciples of a Heaven Fusion Realm Grandmaster. Once the 4 of us combine, there's no opponent in all of Longcheng. Where did you come from, punk? Do you even know what the Heaven Fusion Realm is?
Look at how proud each of you is. Is the Heaven Fusion Realm really that hard to achieve?
Ignorance is bliss. We are people of status. We can't be bothered to argue with you.
Soon, we will show everyone present what happens to those who don't know their place. How he'll end up dead.
Exactly. Those were just appetizers.
Next.
We'll show you what we're really capable of.
Besides,
Miss Bai comes from a prominent family and is exceptionally capable. You're a nobody, a weakling. How dare you have designs on Miss Bai? You need to learn your lesson.
I see you 4.
You look handsome and delicate.
Full of feminine charm.
I doubt you can beat me.
And you want me to learn my lesson?
Dream on.
No matter what underhanded methods you used to barely win before, now you'll have to honestly compete with these 4. It's not too late to regret it.
The young masters of the 4 great families, who are they? Are they someone a nobody like you can contend with? Didn't you hear Miss Bai warning you? What? My future wife is worried about me, kindly reminding me.
Why are you so jealous?
The son-in-law selection contest. All the masters and prominent families of Longcheng are gathered here. Why is this little punk crashing the party?
Little punk?
Be careful not to bite off more than you can chew.
Enough talk. Let me show you the power of Longcheng's 4 great families. Their power. Four symbols God sealing formation.
It's over. I thought they'd go one by one. I didn't expect these 4 young masters to unleash a killing move right away.
This 4 symbols God sealing formation
is a trap to catch a dog in a jar.
Once spiritual power is unleashed, not even a knife can pierce it, nor water splash through.
And the person trapped inside will die a horrible death. I've seen it before. They were already just a skeleton when they were dragged out. This kid is asking to die. He can't blame anyone else. Young man, we are also cultivators. Although we had a little disagreement just now, I can't bear to see you.
Die a tragic death in a moment.
Plead with them. Just surrender.
Plead? How should I plead for them to let me go?
What's wrong?
Scared now? Want to know how to beg for mercy?
Come on, I'll tell you. You kneel down and kowtow 10 times to each of us. 10 loud kowtows.
Then I'll consider letting you go.
40 kowtows? For me, that's not an impossible task.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Turns out you really are a little punk. Well, then I have a request. See that bone on the table? You pick it up with your mouth, walk around the room once, and I'll let you go. Why didn't you say so earlier? Turns out you really are a little punk. Well, then I have a request. See that bone on the table? You pick it up with your mouth, walk around the room once, and I'll let you go.
Really? You promise if I do that, you'll let me go?
He won't let you go, but I will. But the condition is, you have to.
It seems young master Ho is kinder than I thought. I'll make sure you're satisfied later. What about young master, huh? Fighting with someone of your low status was never my intention. If you're willing to slap yourself 10 times, I'll let you go. It seems your demands aren't too excessive. Alright. I'll fulfill each of your wishes one by one. Let's turn hostility into friendship.
Ye Xiaofan, you should know. If you decide to beg them for mercy, it means you're giving up the competition. Think carefully.
When did I say I was going to beg for mercy?
Ye Xiaofan.
You.
What good are the 4 great families? What good is peerless cultivation? If your brain doesn't work, even your grand ancestor won't help you. Ye Xiaofan.
This 4 symbols God sealing formation
can only be set up by our 4 great families.
Working together.
It draws power from
the azure dragon and white tiger, vermilion bird, black tortoise, the power of the 4 symbols.
It merges the energies of heaven and earth.
Not only can it seal your movements, but it can also absorb the spiritual power of all cultivators present and use it to attack you.
You should know, once you're hit by the spiritual power in this formation, you'll instantly turn into a terrifying skeleton. I advise you to think carefully. Don't die in vain.
Sounds impressive. Wifey, are you worried about me? Done with the fancy show? That's it? Just 4 people. A simple formation requires a simple method to break. Watch closely, all of you.
What? He can actually manipulate objects to this extent? He broke the 4 great families' spiritual power with just 4 paper talismans? Who exactly is he? All the cultivators in Longcheng are here. This punk must have used some dark magic.
Who cares if it's magic or not? Does this count as me breaking the formation?
This.
Elite disciples of the 4 great families.
On my command.
Form the formation. Let's overwhelm him with sheer numbers. Sorry, we were careless earlier. But now, I am going to show you
our true strength.
This kid relies on underhanded tricks. He barely broke through 2.5 stages. How could he possibly be a real cultivator? I say, we need to teach him a proper lesson. Yi, if you keep using those cheap tricks, buddy, even if you pass all 3 trials and marry Miss Bai, you'll still be looked down upon.
Since everyone is so eager to see my real skills, I won't hold back anymore. Today, I'll show you all the spiritual power of the Heaven Fusion realm. Since everyone is so eager to see my real skills, I won't hold back anymore. Today, I'll show you all the spiritual power of the Heaven Fusion realm.
What did you say? Heaven Fusion realm?
What nonsense are you spouting? Not only is it impossible for you to reach the Heaven Fusion realm, even if you did, it would be useless against our 4 symbols God sealing formation. It would be useless. Why useless?
You're clearly not a cultivator. You don't even know that? The 4 symbols God sealing formation can draw energy from heaven, earth, and man, including your own. However much you have, this formation can drain it all.
Maybe for others, but for me, that's not necessarily true. Because one major function of this piece of junk is to suppress my spiritual power. I can't even use it myself.
And you want to drain it?
No way.
Suppressed? You're full of it. You have none, that's why. Wearing a cheap bracelet and lying about being suppressed.
I don't want to. So, if spiritual power can't be used, then I'll just have to use internal energy. I heard that internal energy isn't something that can be stopped by setting up a Bagua formation or using a human wave tactic. We'll just get sucked away by this formation, right?
Who cares if it's spiritual power or internal energy?
Whatever takes you down makes us the winners. Who cares if it's spiritual power or internal energy? Whatever takes you down makes us the winners. I'd like to see if that little internal energy of yours can possibly resist all of our spiritual power. Are you trying the same trick again? We won't fall for it twice. Can you guess what I'm going to use to break this formation now? Everyone already knows your 1 or 2 lame tricks. Show us something new for a change, instead of jumping around like a monkey.
You little punk. This brat actually has some decent internal energy. He's actually been resisting us for this long. So what? Our spiritual power flows in a cycle, endlessly renewing itself. But his internal energy will run out very soon. And when it does, he'll regret ever thinking he could resist us like this.
Exactly. Once his internal energy runs dry, all his meridians will rupture and he'll die on the spot. It's going to be a very ugly death.
Trying to scare me again? Isn't it just that my meridians am going to explode? If Li Maomao were here and gave me a few lashes with her golden whip, that would be great. Looks like this punk isn't giving up. Brothers, put more effort into it. Send him to hell. Alright.
Brother, this guy is full of tricks. If we keep this up, I'm afraid he'll pull another dirty trick. How about we let the elite disciples maintain the formation and we attack him from different sides? Good plan. Let's do it.
You brought this upon yourself. Turn into a roasted pig.
Such powerful internal energy.
What a bumpkin. Speaking of which, young Master Wu, is the move you're using the flying sand and rolling stones?
Ye Xiaofan, don't be so arrogant. Disciples, heed my command. Reform the 4 symbols God sealing formation.
Nobody told me this third trial was an endless mode. Wifey, are you cheating?
Since you're here to apply to be my husband, you must abide by my rules. Enough talk. Fight!
Look, what's wrong with him? Need you ask? He's finally giving in to the divine power of the 4 symbols God sealing formation. He thought a few petty tricks could break through so many elite disciples' spiritual power? Delusional.
I feel the hidden spiritual power circulating within my body. It wants to break through my meridians. It must be suppressed by the bracelet for too long. No. I must stay calm. I need to guide the spiritual power to release slowly. I'll take them down, not the other way around.
Give up, punk. Admit defeat. If you surrender now, Miss Bai can still make them stop. She'll spare your life.
You're the dog. You surrender if you want to. I will never surrender.
Don't be so stubborn. If you insist on holding on, you'll only become an insignificant ghost. It's not too late to regret it now.
To marry you, I'm not afraid to die. Why would I be afraid of being insignificant?
Go die. Guess I'm just sticking my nose where it doesn't belong.
Thanks for your concern, madam.
I'll remember your kindness.
Ye Xiaofan, I really think you're too stubborn to repent even when death is knocking. Even in this state, you're still running your mouth and hitting on Miss Bai. I'll make sure you die without a grave.
Bring it on. I only get stronger when I face a real challenge. You're gonna end up pushing me to become a grandmaster.
Still daydreaming about becoming a grandmaster when you're about to die? He wants to be a grandmaster? Let's grant his wish. He can be one in the afterlife.
If it weren't for the fact that you're already a dead man walking, I'd actually be interested in making friends with you. Too bad you're just too arrogant.
I declare Ye Xiaofan's challenge. Impossible. Under the four symbols God-sealing formation unleashed by the four great families and their disciples, there has never been a single survivor. How could you?
Turn a disaster into a blessing? This cheap knockoff just got taken off my wrist. The grandmaster probably never saw this coming.
What a piece of junk.
Universal pull. Void shattering slash. This is the legendary void shattering slash. It's my first time seeing it. So, did I break the formation or not? Did I break the formation or not?
His spiritual power is so strong.
He actually broke the four symbols God sealing formation. His cultivation realm has already surpassed everyone here. You.
Could it be that you reached the heaven fusion realm?
Good wife, you really have a discerning eye. You can see through your husband's cultivation. So, will you marry me now? Impossible. Only grandmasters can possibly contend with the heaven fusion realm. How could you be?
Even stronger than a grandmaster?
Could this punk have used some trick?
I don't believe it. In this world, there has never been a grandmaster in the heaven fusion realm. This is the ultimate ideal for everyone in the cultivation world. How could this kid achieve it? I don't believe it. Miss Bai, one more round.
You go ahead. I'm about to get married. Wifey, what else do you have to say? Just surrender to your husband.
Alright. I, Bai Feiyan, keep my word. If you pass these 3 trials, you'll be the son-in-law of the Bai family.
My dear wife, why aren't you letting me in yet?
Getting in is easy, but you still have to pass my trial. Getting in is easy, but you still have to pass my trial.
Are you done yet? You're not keeping your word. You clearly said that after passing 3 trials, I'd become the son-in-law of your Bai family. Why are you backing out now?
Being the Bai family's son-in-law and being my husband are fundamentally different.
So dramatic. What's the difference between the two?
To be the son-in-law of my Bai family, you only need to meet the Bai family standards for choosing a son-in-law. I might not necessarily be convinced.
Interesting. Then what will it take to convince you?
The man who can be my husband must be someone I truly admire and look up to from the bottom of my heart. Now, tell me, is there a difference between the two?
You woman, you speak such sentimental words that you actually make me think they make some sense.
So, are you willing to accept this challenge?
You're right. It's easy to conquer your body, but only by conquering your heart will you truly follow me willingly. Otherwise, if you follow me unwillingly, you might secretly cheat on me later.
Stop spouting nonsense.
Am I spouting nonsense? If I don't make you follow me willingly, who knows, one day, you might take advantage of me sleeping and have those 4 pretty boys come kill me.
Stop talking rubbish. They are noble sons of the 4 great families. They're not as filthy as you.
Weren't those 4 pretty boys just now your admirers? They ganged up to deal with your husband, me.
Stop talking nonsense. If you truly have the strength, even if 400 pretty boys are eyeing you covetously, you'll still be able to rest easy. Am I right?
Good job, wifey. You've actually learned how to use reverse psychology. Bring it on. Let's get this over with quickly. Don't delay the auspicious time for our wedding night.
Just now, I saw you use a Heaven Fusion Realm spiritual power technique. I'd like to ask for your guidance. I wonder if you'd be willing to teach me.
What's so hard about that? Once we're married, yours is mine, and mine is naturally yours. If spiritual power could be transferred, I wouldn't mind giving it all to you.
No need to give it all to me.
I'll just spar with you.
For the previous 3 trials, it was always my side making the moves. This time, you go first.
Have some water, senior sister. To deal with this punk, you must be exhausted.
The most exhausted one is me, right? Today alone, how much poison did I use on him? Sleeping drugs, hallucinogens, you tell me.
Who would have thought this guy could take so much punishment? Little Shuang, I'd say your poison crafting skills still need some work. It's not that my poison making skills are bad, it's that his detoxifying ability is extremely strong. Second Master Sister, is his detoxifying ability as strong as yours? Anyway, First Master Sister and I know nothing about this. You silly girl, Master only taught me how to make poisons back then, never how to detoxify them. What? How could Master be so unreliable? Back then, Master intended to teach Xiaoshuang how to detoxify, But before he could start, that incident happened. That incident?
I understand.
Alright, let's not talk about that.
I think this Ye Xiaofan, though young,
has terrifying spiritual power cultivation.
At least Heaven Fusion Realm level 2. There's no grandmaster today who has his level of skill.
Where exactly did he come from?
It was me. I picked him up on the road. It was me. I picked him up on the road.
What? Picked him up on the road?
He's just a little beggar. He saw me and tried to hit on me. I couldn't help it. I just wanted to trick him into coming back and teach him a lesson. But I didn't expect he'd hit on you. He was after your treasure. Exactly. I suspect he was after my neon snow crystal. I also suspect he benefited from my neon snow crystal. He was almost beaten to death by me, but I didn't expect him to be bouncing back to life again. These 3 treasures we have only boost spiritual power when we encounter our fellow disciples. Is that right? First Master, when you went through the 3 trials with him, did you also notice this? Don't always try to kill people at the drop of a hat. The matter hasn't been investigated yet. So don't act rashly. Luckily, Xiaoshuang coated the sword with the top-grade anesthetic master researched back then. Otherwise, the 3 of us really wouldn't have been able to do anything to him.
So what should we do next? As spirit cultivators,
we can't just kill people casually. I think.
How about we just cripple his legs?
That way we won't break our vows.
And he won't be able to escape. As cultivators, we cannot kill indiscriminately. I think how about we just cripple his legs? That way, we won't break our vows, and he won't be able to escape.
Right.
A cultivator's meridians, once severed,
will cause their spiritual power to dissipate.
First Master, that's a good idea. This method still carries risks. If you ask me, we should chop off all his limbs. That's the only way to be absolutely sure. I'll go get the knife.
I'll sterilize the knife for you.
I need to make an announcement. The recruitment assembly will have to start recruiting again.
Oh my god, what kind of female bandits did my grandmaster raise? No wonder they'd pull off stealing and running away. Good thing even grandmaster's spiritual power isn't as strong as mine. Her tranquilizer naturally has no effect on me. But I promised grandmaster that I'd complete the mission. Besides, if I don't keep them in check, grandmaster would be in danger. Don't dismember me, I'll confess.
Oh, really? Everything we said, you heard it all? That's right. No matter what you confess, you're dead.
Hold on.
What do you want to confess?
3 masters, we're fellow disciples. I also couldn't stand grandmaster's oppression, so I escaped from the mountain. Who knew, by a stroke of luck, I ran into Master Li.
What? You were sent by Master? You're so impatient, you can't even understand what he's saying. He said he couldn't stand Master's oppression and escaped from the mountain.
I don't quite believe it.
Master Jiang, even though this is our first meeting, you give me the impression of being incredibly kind and reasonable. I believe you have compassion.
Sorry.
That's something I definitely don't have.
Tell us.
How did he oppress you?
If you're talking nonsense, I'll still turn you into a human specimen.
The Grandmaster, he beat me, he cursed me.
With your skills, even if the Grandmaster beats and scolds you, he wouldn't gain anything from it.
The Grandmaster has a huge secret. I stumbled upon it by accident. He wants to kill me to silence me. So he put this on me, a bracelet to suppress my spiritual power. But surprisingly, it doesn't really work on me. It's practically useless.
A huge secret?
A huge secret?
Don't stare at me like that. I can't tell you. Anyway, I can't stay on the mountain anymore. Since I've run into you, masters, please take me in. Let me live with you.
Sister, I didn't expect him to let's take him in. He's probably not lying. Besides, his spiritual power is exceptional. With him around, he can keep us safe.
Exactly. Lately, I've noticed a lot of mysterious people tracking us nearby. Let's just have this kid act as our bodyguard. However, the marriage contract must be annulled.
Although we don't look that far apart in age, how could I marry my master? Wouldn't that be overstepping?
Good that you know. From now on, you'll follow us.
Master Li's father is celebrating his birthday today. The masters asked me to buy a gift here while I was out buying groceries.
Hey, beggar, this is where we receive wealthy clients. If you stand here, how are we supposed to do business?
How do you know I can't afford your stuff?
With your shabby look and carrying a vegetable basket?
I'm our family's chef. Can't I just pick up some groceries on the way?
Only priceless treasures are traded here. Do you think this is a wet market? Get out. Only priceless treasures are traded here. Do you think this is a wet market? Leave immediately.
If I buy something from you, would you still dare to kick me out?
You. If you can buy just one item, the cheapest thing we have, I won't kick you out.
Cheap stuff is no good. If I'm buying, I'll buy the most expensive.
This is our store's treasure. It's priced at 90 million. If you can buy it, I'll kowtow to you.
This chef tried to corner him, but got cornered instead. This treasure, we common folk, wouldn't even dare to touch it. If we dirty it, we can't afford to pay for it. But he's different. He's making a big demand, wants to buy the most expensive. Ignorance, I guess. This shop has been open for almost 3 generations. Their store's treasure is truly something expensive that ordinary people can't afford.
Hey, why are you silent? Don't tell me you hid the check in your grocery basket.
This porcelain vase is worth 90 million?
What? Still trying to haggle? Frankly, even if I gave you a half-price discount, you still couldn't afford it in your lifetime. You should just leave.
Forget about a half-price discount. This thing isn't even worth 5,000 bucks.
What did you say?
This fake, even with the craftsmanship, is worth 2,000 at most.
What did you say? You said this is a fake? This is a treasure our boss personally acquired. He's been in the antique business for decades, a seasoned expert. How could he be mistaken?
Kid, if you can't afford it, just leave. Slandering someone's prized possession as a fake like this, you're asking for a beating.
Exactly. Our boss is coming soon. If you keep spouting nonsense, my boss will have someone beat you up.
What?
Telling the truth gets you beaten. This thing is indeed a fake. If it's not, I'll pay you back 90 million.
Everyone's a witness. Just wait until our boss gets here and personally humiliates him.
Kid.
The owner of this shop is Longcheng's top antique expert. His family is prominent with an astonishing background. I advise you to quickly apologize. Don't come here looking to get screwed.
Top antique expert? Still buys fakes? What kind of expert is that?
What's this?
I heard
someone asking what kind of expert I am.
What's wrong?
Do you have a grudge against experts?
Boss, we have a troublemaker here. He's trying to trash our place. He says the treasure you brought back is a fake. You're done for. My boss will soon let you know what happens when you offend her. What happens when you offend her?
If I prove this item is a fake, you'll have to keep your promise.
And kowtow to me.
Dream on. Boss.
Kneel.
Did you hear that? Our boss told you to kneel. For slandering our shop's reputation.
You're the one slandering my reputation. Now, kneel before this young man.
What? Make me kneel? B-boss, are you kidding me?
Young man, you have a sharp eye. This is indeed a fake. I was worried about the real one, so I left it at home. Just for safety, I didn't tell the staff the truth. See, my subordinate is so incompetent, she made a fool of herself.
What? So, this is really a fake?
You've been working for me for so long. Yet you're not as good as this young man. He saw it at a glance. You're fired. I'll pay you today.
Boss, don't fire me. It's all my fault. I'll never again look down on people.
Boss, just teach her a lesson. Why fire her? Anyway, I just came to take a look.
Young man, are you interested? Come work at my shop. When I'm not around, you can help me keep an eye on things.
I'm already an employee myself. I'm not interested in another job. Besides, today, I'm just here to pick a birthday gift for the host. No need for a job.
It's our first time meeting. Little brother, pick anything you like. Consider it my welcome gift to you. From now on, we're friends. You must visit often and give me some pointers.
Then I won't be polite.
This jade pendant has been here for ages. It hasn't sold. Why did you pick this one?
How much are you willing to sell it to me for?
Let me test you first, little brother. Why did you choose this jade?
This item might not fetch a high price, but that doesn't mean it's worthless.
Sharp eye. You're right.
This jade is yours. Let's be friends.
This is a good treasure. I can't just take it for free. I must pay for it. In broad daylight, someone dares to rob me.
Robbery, Bai means sect.
The treasure that went missing 20 years ago.
That's right. You two are both thieves.
I really had no idea. This jade pendant, I bought it 15 years ago from a beggar. How was I supposed to know it was your sect's treasure?
You didn't know?
He knows.
Didn't your mother teach you not to point at people?
So what if I point at you? Hand over the item, and we'll let you go.
Everyone. I truly don't know the connection between this jade pendant and your sect. But you can't just take it away with mere words. That's impossible.
So what do you want?
Young man, I advise you not to go against them. The Bai mean sect is a very powerful sect in Longqing.
If you offend them, you won't be able to establish yourself in Longqing.
Is that so? I just came out to buy groceries today. I don't want to get into any trouble. Wouldn't want to make things difficult for my masters. What?
Are you scared?
My brother has already backed down. Please, just let him go. Who are you? How dare you interfere?
With our Baiman sect's business?
And who are you, the Baiman sect? Fighting and causing trouble in the street.
Say that again.
What's going on?
Ye Xiaofan,
Master,
I sent you to buy groceries. You've been gone all morning. So this is where you've been slacking off.
this bad guy came to cause trouble in the shop. Your disciple wanted to teach him a lesson, but remembered master's teachings. Not to display my cultivation casually outside.
Bad guy?
Are you saying
this big brother is a bad guy?
This beautiful lady is right. I'm just here to retrieve the treasure my sect lost. How could I be a bad guy?
Since you say he's a bad guy,
then I'll allow you to make your move.
You.
Hey, beautiful, how can you change your mind so quickly?
I've always been like this.
Did you hear that? My master has given me permission to beat up this bad guy. I'm going to make my move now.
You punk. You're getting too cocky.
Xiaofan
this big brother here
is strong and burly and incredibly powerful. If you can't beat him, then run away quickly. Don't try to fight him head on.
Did you hear me?
Even this beautiful lady can see it.
Don't worry, master. Teaching a street thug like him a lesson is also our duty as cultivators. If you got guts, come out and fight.
Do you think I'm scared of you?
Why is it suddenly so cold?
This is our Baiman sect's unique martial art, the icy palm. Anyone hit by its palm wind will be corroded by the cold energy, which won't dissipate for 10 years.
Just this little chill, and you dare call that the icy palm? Claiming its chill lasts 10 years?
Don't be so arrogant. Don't underestimate us just because you're young. The icy palm is no joke.
Let me tell you, any cultivator, as long as they're hit by the wind from my icy palm, their spiritual power will be greatly weakened.
Right? But why do I feel like when that little breeze of yours blew by, all I felt was a bit of coolness? I felt absolutely nothing else.
You arrogant punk. Take another strike from me. This is impossible.
Thank you, master, for your timely assistance.
You sly fox. He couldn't beat you.
What does that have to do with me?
If it weren't for master slipping him something just now, I would have definitely had my combat power weakened by his icy palm.
What? Poison? I didn't eat anything.
Top tier poison would never bother to poison the food or water. That's too obvious. Too foolish.
I'd like to hear
how you think I poisoned him.
My master is a top-notch poison expert. She would never use such a foolish method. A master like mine.
Stop beating around the bush. Spit it out.
The moment you were drooling over my master's beauty, she already poisoned you.
bad guy.
You're saying this big brother is a bad guy?
Oh, really? You two masters and disciples are too despicable.
You're the despicable ones, robbing people in broad daylight.
I'm just
teaching you a little lesson. Ye Xiaofan.
The birthday banquet is about to start.
Get in the car with me quickly. Your Master Bai
is still waiting in the car.
Alright.
I'd like to propose a toast to everyone. Welcome everyone to my father's birthday banquet.
Miss Li, you're joking.
Your father is
Longcheng's most respected big shot in the business world. As your juniors, on this special day, we absolutely had to come and present our gifts. Exactly. Even the 4 great families personally sent their descendants to offer congratulations. It's our honor to attend Master Li's birthday banquet. It's our good fortune.
On behalf of the Han family,
the Fun family,
the Wu family,
and the Jiang family,
we wish you, Master Li,
boundless fortune
and a long life. Please rise.
Bring the gifts forward.
Dad, is your headache acting up again?
It's not that I'm gossiping.
But Master Li is good in every way.
Except for this stubborn headache.
Over the years,
he's seen so many doctors, but it never gets better.
I heard Longcheng's top doctor,
Dr. Huang, has superb medical skills.
With the Li family's reputation, inviting Dr. Huang here will surely cure him.
8 generations hero. He's seriously ill from this disease.
Call me. Call Dr. Huang over here.
What are you waiting for? Go quickly and get Dr. Huang.
Master, you're good at making aphrodisiacs. Why don't you treat Patriarch Li
as well?
I'm only good at poisoning, not healing.
Dr. Huang is here.
Patriarch Li is saved.
Dr. Huang is here.
Patriarch Li
is saved.
Dr. Huang, can my father's headache still be cured?
This illness came on fiercely and it's incurable. There's nothing old Huang can do.
What? Dr. Huang, who else can save my father?
Patriarch Li's illness, even I can't cure it. In Longqing today no one can help.
Then what do we do?
I advise Miss Li to spend more time with your esteemed father. Prepare for the funeral.
Oh my god. This perfectly good birthday banquet has turned into a funeral. Patriarch Li, a formidable figure of his generation, is he really just going to end up like this?
Dr. Huang is Longcheng's miracle doctor.
He can pull people back from the gates of hell.
If he says Patriarch Li is done for, then it seems he really is. This vast Li family, to be inherited by a young girl. Won't it be completely devoured by other sects?
That's not how you should talk.
Shut up.
Dr. Huang, if you can cure my father, you can pick any treasure from my Li family.
Who says he can't be saved? Patriarch Li clearly can be saved. Who says he can't be saved? Patriarch Li clearly can be saved. Young man.
If you can cure Patriarch Li, I'd save him even without payment. How could old Huang, slap my own face in front of so many prominent families from Longqing, and ruin my own reputation?
Dad, don't die.
Xiaofan, stop messing around.
To get a pretty girl's attention, you'll say anything, won't you? How dare you challenge Dr. Huang? Don't think just because you have some cultivation, you can criticize Longcheng's top physician and tell him what to do.
We cultivators, who doesn't know a bit of medicine?
Just this, no one in all of Longcheng dares to show off.
In front of the divine Dr. Huang. Who are you? I think the Longcheng cultivation world should just kick this little beggar out. Lest he tarnish the reputation of our Longcheng cultivation world.
Why? Such a strong reaction. Are you afraid I'll cure Patriarch Li, or what?
Young man. You are ignorant and arrogant. I won't bother with you. Just leave quickly. If you incur public wrath, I won't be able to protect you.
How strange. Such a simple headache, and you, Longcheng's famous doctor, can't cure it. You're not afraid of incurring public wrath. But I just say I can cure it, and it'll incur public wrath. You.
I've been practicing medicine for many years. I've treated more complex cases than you've had meals. You're just a kid punk. How dare you question my medical skills?
You.
This old man.
I've practiced medicine for years. I've treated more complex cases than you've had meals. You're just a kid punk. How dare you question my medical skills?
True gold fears no fire. If you can cure him, I won't question you.
Forget it, Xiaofan. You just got here. You don't know Dr. Wang's capabilities.
In our cultivation world, everyone is full of admiration.
For Dr. Huang's medical skills.
Indeed, no one can compare.
If Dr. Huang says someone will die at 3 a.m.,
even the king of hell can't keep him alive until 5 a.m.
What if I say I can keep him alive?
If you can keep him alive, I'll kneel down and kowtow to you 3 times. I'll quit practicing medicine forever. And the title of Longqing's top doctor, I'll hand it over to you.
Good. You said it yourself, alright? Wait, Miss Li. Don't listen to this punk's nonsense. He's a nobody in the cultivation world.
To show off.
He tried to cure Master Li. If he fails, he'll lose face. Nobody cares about him, but how can the Li family endure such an insult?
So what do you suggest?
I've already sent someone by helicopter to Jiangxi to retrieve the Heaven King life-saving pill from the Feng family's collection. It'll be here soon.
What kind of medicine? Can it save him?
If Dr. Huang says it can't be cured, no medicine will work.
This pill can only temporarily
make Master Li conscious.
If you have anything
to say to him,
you'd better say it quickly.
The medicine is here. The medicine is here.
Thank goodness, there's still a chance for Master Li to make his final arrangements with his daughter. Otherwise, it would be such a pity. The Feng families.
Heaven King life-saving pill is a miracle drug.
Someone on the verge of death, you can save. Say a few words before you leave.
No relation, no friendship. Such good medicine, not keeping it for yourself. How could you bear to take it out?
You didn't even see that? The Feng family has coveted the Li family's power and status for a long time.
Today, Master Li is at death's door. His biggest concern
is his daughter.
If Master Li, with his dying breath,
were to promise his daughter to the Feng family.
I knew it. Young Master Feng really hit the jackpot this time.
So that's why young Master Feng was so eager to save Master Li. He's after the Li family's daughter.
You punk.
Stop spouting nonsense.
A fair lady is a gentleman's pursuit, that's understandable. But Master Li can clearly be saved. Yet all of you are wishing death upon him. That's really unethical.
Buddy. Everyone here were doing this for your sake, so you don't make a fool of yourself. Exactly. Do you really think you're a modern Watwo? Go home, wash up and sleep. Stop causing trouble. Exactly. Do you really think you're a modern Watwo? Go home, wash up and sleep. Stop causing trouble. If you interfere with Master Li saying his last goodbyes to his daughter, young Master Feng won't let you off. That's right. Everyone knows young Master Feng's admiration for Miss Li. If you dare to ruin his good intentions, the 4 great families will all turn against you. Of course. The Feng family is the leader of the 4 great families.
Dad.
Master Li, do you have any other instructions you'd like to give? Please, speak freely. I will take good care of Maomao.
No.
Impossible. This Heaven King life-saving pill should at least keep a person alive for 2 hours. How could it have failed so quickly?
Let go. What do you know, punk? Patriarch Li can't handle this kind of rough treatment.
Let go now.
If you touch me again and harm Patriarch Li, you won't be able
to bear the consequences.
Xiaofan, can you cure him?
When your father was standing on stage, I saw his face was flushed. If he fainted from a headache, his complexion shouldn't be like this. I'm just trying it out. What?
Trying it out? What?
Trying it out?
That's easy for you to say. The patient is in critical condition and you're moving him around just to try it out? Miss Li, remember this man. After your father passes away, he will be the one who killed your father.
Who said I was dead?
Dad, you're awake.
This is impossible.
How can this be? What method did you use?
How did you treat Master Li? He's spitting black blood.
Stop yelling. Master Li's condition isn't a relapse of his headache. He was poisoned.
What? I was poisoned.
Who dared to poison my dad?
This is impossible. If Master Li was poisoned, how could I not have noticed?
That Heaven King life-saving pill is real.
I didn't say you poisoned him. This poison has been in his body for at least an hour. Your helicopter hadn't even taken off yet.
Don't listen to this punk's nonsense. Master Li being poisoned is completely baseless. He's just spouting nonsense to get attention. Don't listen to this punk's nonsense. Patriarch Li being poisoned is completely fabricated. He's just trying to get attention by spouting rubbish.
Young man, what exactly happened?
This poison of yours is quite peculiar. Patriarch Li, could you tell us when you first started feeling unwell?
I do suffer from headaches, but for today's banquet, I had a checkup beforehand. I also took great care of myself. So even now, I don't believe it's a headache problem.
Then at the banquet today, where did you feel uncomfortable?
Everything was normal. It was just when I was receiving gifts, I felt a moment of dizziness. I thought it was because the banquet hall was crowded and the air wasn't circulating. So I didn't pay much attention. Who knew? Then I blacked out.
The gifts were problematic?
Impossible. Uncle Li, you must believe us. Our 4 great families would never do such a disgraceful thing.
Exactly. There's no need. Please don't listen to that beggar's nonsense.
Yi, you're trying to sow discord in Longcheng's cultivation world. I'll make you pay.
Miss Li, this Ye Xiaofan has ulterior motives.
You should stay away from him.
Don't be fooled by his nonsense. Miss Li, this Ye Xiaofan has ulterior motives. You should stay away from him. Don't be fooled by his nonsense.
Ye Xiaofan, do you have any proof for what you're saying? The 4 great families are the Li family's trusted allies. How could they harm us?
What kind of allies are they? I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking either. I just want to figure out where this poison came from. According to Master Li's description, the problem occurred during the gift giving.
Dr. Huang, young man, what's going on?
Since you're so capable, I'm sure you must have a solution.
What? First, you call me a hooligan. Then you say I'm talking nonsense. But in the end, don't you all still rely on me to save your lives and smooth things over? I can save them. But I have one condition.
What condition?
I just saved Patriarch Li, and they were already cursing me. Now these 4 unlucky guys want me to save them again. What if I work my butt off to save them again? And they just curse me again? I just saved Patriarch Li, and they were already cursing me. Now these 4 unlucky guys want me to save them again. What if I work my butt off to save them again, and they just curse me again?
If young brother can save these 4 children, we will certainly make them kneel and thank their benefactor. From now on, young brother will be our esteemed guest of the 4 great families.
Not only that, I'm also going to make sure that Longcheng's title of the number 1 divine doctor changes hands.
You.
Old Huang. You've seen it. The ones who are in trouble now are the young masters of the 4 great families. You can't just for your own reputation disregard their lives.
That's right, Dr. Huang. Is your title of the number 1 divine doctor more important than human lives? A doctor's heart is like a parent's. Dr. Huang, could it be that your compassion for healing and saving lives all these years was all an act?
Dr. Huang, just give this young man a chance.
If you stubbornly refuse to,
listen to this young man.
We will unite the 4 great families.
And make sure you can't stay in Longcheng.
Exactly.
Dr. Huang is incompetent and cold-blooded. He'd rather let patients die than let go of his reputation. Isn't that right? Does he even deserve to save lives?
You all.
All right, I'll let
this young man.
Now, if you can save them, you'll be the top divine doctor in Longcheng. Are you satisfied now? That's enough. Do you really think I'm a child? I'm just trying to curb some people's arrogance. These people are only lightly poisoned. It shouldn't take too much effort to save them. Everyone, step aside. Why does this feeling seem so familiar? Son.
My son.
Son.
Why aren't you thanking your savior? Brother Xiaofan saved you all. That's why you're still alive.
Thank you, benefactor.
Thank you, benefactor. Hey, Ye.
We knelt before you in front of so many people. You didn't even react. Aren't you being a bit too arrogant?
The tray holding the gifts.
Someone smeared poison on the tray. So, everyone who touched the tray, they're all poisoned.
Little junior sister, you just touched the tray. Are you okay?
Xiaofan.
Come check on Maomao.
This poison doesn't affect her.
Why doesn't it affect me?
It doesn't just not affect you. It doesn't affect any of us four.
What do you mean by that?
This poison was refined by me, back on the mountain.
What did you say? You are the one who poisoned them?
Explain yourself. This matter is related to you.
Ye Xiaofan, stop being so mysterious. Tell me what happened.
I didn't administer the poison. But I know who did. I know who it is. I didn't administer the poison. But I know who did. I know who it is.
Could it be Master?
What?
Master?
Ye Xiaofan, Grandmaster sent me to ask you. Have you brought back the 3 traitors? He sent you to retrieve.
Traitors? You're calling us traitors?
That's right. The Grandmaster sent Ye Xiaofan down the mountain to capture the 3 of you, the traitors, and return the 3 treasures you stole back to the mountain. Right now. He hasn't completed a single task. The Grandmaster will soon come to hold us accountable.
Xiaofan hasn't finished the mission the Grandmaster gave him. I'm too ashamed to face him. Please apologize to the Grandmaster on my behalf.
Well, Ye Xiaofan.
I always suspected your motives.
For coming to find us were shady. Who would have thought you were actually sent by that
great demon to harm the 3 of us?
I should never have let you off the hook so easily back then.
Ye Xiaofan. Ever since we found out who you are, the 3 of us have never done you any harm.
Who would have thought?
You really had ulterior motives?
Ye Xiaofan, you saved my father's life. I'm grateful to you. But if you try to capture my 2 senior masters, I won't let you succeed today. Ye Xiaofan, you saved my father's life. I thank you for that. But if you try to capture my 2 senior masters, I won't let you succeed today.
Aye. It's hard to disobey my master's orders. But I haven't done anything to harm the 3 masters.
That's because you were exposed too soon. No.
This poison.
Could it be that you poisoned them?
Oh, wait.
So you staged this whole thing yourself? How vicious!
Ye Xiaofan, we have no grudge against you. Why would you ruin my birthday banquet and do such a malicious thing?
We've always found you suspicious. Your spiritual power is extraordinary, and you infiltrated us. We didn't know what you were after.
Turns out, you were planning
something like this.
I can only say, although I was sent by my master to complete a mission, but I absolutely did not poison anyone.
Then tell me who did this poisoning. You could solve it so easily. If not you, then someone behind you did it.
You're the one. Who poisoned them?
I was just following orders.
Why do this?
Ye Xiaofan, I'm delivering a message from the Grandmaster. He's giving you a chance. Your current power is enough to deal with those 3 traitors. I hope you quickly take care of them and report back to me soon. Ye Xiaofan, I'm delivering a message from the Grandmaster. He's giving you a chance. Your current power is enough to deal with those 3 traitors. I hope you quickly take care of them and report back to me soon.
The treasure has already merged with the 3 of them. If I hurt them, I won't get the treasure.
Then execute all 3 of them. The treasure isn't important.
The treasure isn't important. Why did he send me to find the treasures?
No need to ask. We 3 know.
That's right.
A year ago, we accidentally saw the grandmaster
cultivating alone on the mountain. He had already gone into chi deviation,
revealing his demonic form.
We knew that anyone who goes into chi deviation and takes on a demonic form will kill anyone who sees them. So we had to run.
Before we left, we took the 3 treasures of the ancestral hall. These 3 treasures can greatly boost a cultivator's spiritual power, but they will also greatly amplify the demonic nature of someone in chi deviation.
Why did the Grandmaster seem completely normal in front of me?
It's probably because he's the grandmaster after all. His internal power is so strong that he can temporarily control his mind, allowing him to act like a normal person when talking to you.
Exactly. The grandmaster sent me here this time without intending to hide the truth.
But I've always been loyal to the Grandmaster. Why would he want to harm me? But I've always been loyal to the Grandmaster. Loyal and devoted. Why would Grandmaster harm me?
Grandmaster never intended for you to return alive. You're just a tool in Grandmaster's hands. A tool to eliminate the traitors for him. Too bad you're not a handy tool. Grandmaster couldn't wait, so he sent me to deal with you. And those 3 traitors, too. And retrieve the treasures.
Xiaofan, are you alright?
Masters, I truly didn't want to harm you. I just wanted to get the treasures back and report to Grandmaster. I never meant to hurt you.
There are many things you don't know. We don't blame you.
Protect Xiaofan.
You 3 traitors, how dare you?
To protect ourselves, we can't afford to care about much else. Venerable one.
If you hadn't kept
pushing us so hard, we wouldn't have resorted to this.
Then bring it on. Let me deal with you 3 and rid the sect of this menace.
Disciples of the 4 great families, follow me.
I've been cultivating diligently in the mountains for years. You punks down here, who only know how to eat, drink, and play. Think you can defeat me? Dream on. You're asking for death.
You're asking for death.
Everyone who's ever crossed me has met a terrible end. Are you sure you want to try? What are you doing?
You really are.
With our current stamina, the treasure's effect is limited. But for you, it should be enough.
Soul shock.
First Master, this is Soul Shock. I've only read about these 3 treasures that can perform Soul Shock in ancient texts. I never imagined it would be so powerful.
Indeed.
That's right. Once the Soul Shock skill is activated,
the opponent's soul is instantly scattered. They're as good as dead.
Sister.
These 3 treasures can only be used once in a lifetime. Besides, when we left the mountain, we already bonded the treasure's soul spirit realm with our own, uniting body and soul. So, because of me, my dear sisters, your spiritual power is probably about to be completely crippled. Eldest sister, I don't blame you. When I came down the mountain with you, I decided to follow you forever. I'll support whatever decision you make.
It's fine if we lose our spiritual power.
I can still rely on poisoning people to make money and take lives.
You think you've won? You think you've won? I cultivated for years, and just as my ultimate move was about to strike, you 3 brats ruined my plans. You took the treasure, preventing me from becoming a top grandmaster when my power was at its peak. From that moment on, I swore to make you all die.
We can understand why you hate us. But Xiaofan is innocent. Why do you want to harm him?
If he wasn't so exceptionally gifted. If he hadn't so easily cultivated to a level even I couldn't the heaven fusion realm he has reached. Perhaps I would spare him.
Your grand disciple has such high talent. It's also to your credit. You should be pleased, shouldn't you?
I only feel that I am being threatened. So, I rack my brain day and night. And finally, I came up with a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Using his foolish loyalty to me, I sent him down the mountain to find you all.
Then you sent him to catch us. Why did you also make him wear a bracelet that suppresses his spiritual power?
The 3 treasures have chosen their masters. After you took them, I guessed that for safety, you would surely merge with the treasures. It would be useless for me to take them back. I only hoped that you could kill him for me. And conveniently get rid of this menace. The 3 treasures have chosen their masters. After you took them, I guessed that for safety, you would surely merge with the treasures. It would be useless for me to take them back. I only hoped that you could kill him for me. And conveniently get rid of this menace.
I was loyal to you. You diligently completed your mission. Obeyed me and adored me. Yet, in your eyes, I was actually your biggest threat.
You're unharmed?
Did you forget? These 3 treasures can strengthen my spiritual power. It's just that because you were injured, I couldn't recover too much. But it's enough.
Ye Xiaofan, your spiritual power is truly unfathomable. You've been my follower for years, yet you didn't dodge or evade, and took his palm strike head on. If it were an ordinary person, they'd be utterly dead. But you're completely fine. You truly are my greatest concern.
It seems the masters were right. You've indeed gone mad, and you're seriously ill.
Say whatever you want.
However,
before I deal with you, I'll deal with these 3 dead girls. For ruining my plans.
I won't let you succeed.
What? Are you smitten by their beauty? Don't forget, they are your masters.
That's none of your business. All I know is, today I'm going to rid the sect of you, the great villain. That's none of your business. All I know is, today I'm going to rid the sect of you, the great villain.
What a joke. 3 traitors who stole treasures, and 1 traitor who wants to kill his grandmaster, calling me, the grandmaster, a villain.
Enough talk. Let's see, who will emerge victorious?
Very well. I don't believe that, after so many years of cultivation, I can't even defeat my own grand disciple. Come at me with all you've got. Don't hold back.
I certainly won't. Facing a demon who meticulously plots to harm others, I, Ye Xiaofan, will never hold back no matter who they are.
Disciple, this is the path to death you've chosen.
Bring it on. Masters, I'm here to save you.